Thursday. Hope everyone's having a good week. So I know last week we were working a little bit on passing. So today we're going to be focusing on dribbling. So our first activity is called mirror mirror. So what we're going to do is when we say go, you're going to find a partner. Now one person is going to come over, you grab any ball you want, and they're going to do a basketball move. So do dribble twice or great. So then she's going to pass it to me, and then I'm going to copy exactly what she does. Now we could also move around the space, and you can do it in any movement you want. So you want to do right, left, right, right. You want to fake them out, do anything like that. The point is to have control over the ball and make sure that we're using our finger pads, like we talked about, to push the ball down for dribbling. Okay? So do we have any questions before we start? No? All right. So I want you to get toe-to-toe with the one partner. Awesome. All right. So you'd go to a ball and start dribbling, and use only to the half court.
Thank you. This mirroring aspect, since it's dribbling as in basketball, the mirroring aspect is not necessarily utilization level. Alright, this is individualized instruction right away. Individualized feedback right away. The demonstration was simple, the instruction was short. I don't see the utilization level here, but I am sure it's going to progress. Let's see. Perhaps this is more of a warm-up per se, even though...
Alright, everybody freeze.
Okay, was
Great
short.
job. This is some really great technique using the fingertips. So don't be afraid to move around the space too if you want to travel a little with the ball. Alright? Continue.
You said head up, fingertips, knees bent. And that's okay, but that's still at a control level.
Yeah.
Okay, she keeps repeating the same cues, control level cues.
All down, please. That's good. Okay.
So now, what we're gonna do is 1 and 2. You two groups are gonna be a team, and then you two groups are gonna be a team.
Hands up there. Yep. And one over there. And you can bring those. Bring both. Good. Thanks.
All right. This is gonna be team 1, team 1. And then just that.
Okay. If you guys want to bring it over here. Thanks, guys. So make sure you can hear everybody.
Okay, good technique. We
And
need
then
to
team 2, same thing here.
Over here.
we need to increase, project that voice a little bit more.
Good job. Good job.
Okay, so I see that the structure of everything changed.
All right. So first, second person's gonna have the ball.
One thing that I'm hoping is that this is not going to be a relay race.
Are gonna go down to half court. One person's gonna be on offense, the other one's gonna be on defense. So we're gonna demonstrate.
Ah,
So
okay.
defense, she's offense.
So what you wanna do is wanna make sure your head is up, you're using your fingertips, you're constantly try to incorporate different crossovers, try to get past the defender.
See, she's moving away that direction, they're all in this direction, so that doesn't necessarily make them understand what is it that is going on.
Okay, so while I'm doing this, my main goal is to get around my partner. I'm doing my best, switching hands and using those finger pads, like I said, that way you can quick movements. Try to get
When you're on defense, also make sure you have your arms
So this is about
outstretched
defensive
and you're
dribbling.
staying in a squat position.
This is defending the ball, so they needed to
Dribbling.
make up their mind in terms of exactly what, because there could be different elements.
Or squats until it's your turn. When you come back, just take it to the next place. Alright, ready?
So
Just to clarify, and so we're going through until everybody. Listen, freeze. Thanks, guys. So we're going through until every group is gone. So everybody understand any questions? All right, awesome. So when we say go, is when you'll start. So I want everybody on this first green line. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, and go.
While we're waiting, you're either doing jumping jacks or squats.
Jumping jacks, squats. Make sure we're doing good quality squats. Knees behind toes.
okay, this is a version of keeping them all active as they are waiting. But I mean, look at all the space on the other side of the gym. You know, they could have used that space for them to have the others perform exactly what they're doing here. So, I mean, the critical elements that I can see here, it's not what they were saying at the very beginning, which is the finger pads and the bend of the knees. And yeah, that's important, but at this level of utilization, what they wanted to do is just defend the ball. So either they needed to decide what is it that they're learning today. Is it using the body as a shield? Is it keeping the ball away from the defender? Is it about dribbling a very low, like a defensive type of dribbling? Not this one, not like a defensive type of dribbling, but defensive dribbling. See, for example, this ball is completely exposed. She's going maybe like a 40%. Needed to be more challenging in terms of exactly what they're learning. Again, a utilization level type of activity. So it's about that. It could be about the defender being very basketball in this case is contact, kind of a contact sport. It's contact involved. So perhaps the defender needs to be more closer to the. I mean, several things that could have been done here that is not about the cues that they've set at the very beginning.
All right, freeze. All right, thumbs up if everybody's gone at least once. Everybody? Awesome. All right. So last activity we're going to get into. So again, you only need one ball for this, so just make sure all the rest of them are out of the way for me. So what we're going to do is kind of like a relay race. So we're going to have everybody in a circle type of lineup. So what we're going to do is one person's going to start with the ball. They have to dribble twice, and then I want to bounce pass. Can you be my turn? Yep. Thanks. Bounce pass or chest pass back to me. So while we're doing this, we're traveling down the court all the way to the back. You got to do 2 steps, pass it, and keep going. Now if you drop it, you got to start over and go back to the beginning. Okay? Any questions?
Just 2 at a time?
No, so it's the whole group going.
Oh, okay.
The whole group, yep. So it's kind of like a race. So you need to get down to the end.
So this is the whole group again to make it contextual. Then everybody, you needed volunteers to show that, so it's very clear for the students. See, at this level, and they had questions, so you can imagine 6th grade class, 5th grade class that will be able to do this.
You just keep going. Everybody has to do it. You're moving down the court. You're just keep only one ball. Give me a distraction, right? If you want. So everybody on one line, this white line to start. On this white line. All right, ready? Set, go! Nice, nice, nice. You good control over here. Beautiful.
Big changes from the first task to the last task.
While you're traveling, I want you to make sure that you're bending your knees and your elbows. Try your best not to cross your legs. And remember that control we're talking about. When you use your finger pads and keep your eyes up, it helps you to keep the ball level. All right? Any questions? Awesome. Ready, set, go.
Remember, two dribbles pass. Two dribbles pass.
Two dribbles. You're gonna start over. Oh, you gotta start over.
Okay, this task we move from
Nice ball. Nice play.
from control level to defender to passing.
Yeah, good job.
So multiple skills. Would have preferred to have just maybe the defensive part, since it's just one lesson, 10 minutes. So we're going to be addressing the aspect of keeping consistent skills,
And then we're out of here.
the differences between control utilization, and also the critical elements, as I mentioned before. At least extensions were there. I think that they have.
What's something in here? Your favorite part about this activity?
The defensive practice at the beginning.
Okay. Okay.
Great.
And then second one. Can somebody tell me?
There's an emphasis on the critical elements of whatever the dribbling part was that needed to be addressed.